Welcome back to Terry's Trading Tips. I'll never get this right. Terry's Trading Tips. So today I want to talk about a topic. Do I have to be a rich genius stock trader? No. You don't have to be rich and you don't have to be a genius to do this. Anyone can do this. All you need to do to trade is to get yourself an account on any number of websites like Robinhood, Trading 212. I use Interactive Investor. Some of them charge money per transaction. Some of them charge you a monthly fee. And just have a look into what one's the best. Probably a mobile one, so you've got it with you all the time. In terms of being a genius, well, you have to do a bit of research. You have to look into things. So you want to get into stocks that grow. So I've always invested in tech stocks because they can go up a lot. And whereas if you invest in more sort of blue chip companies like big companies like Apple, or although they are also a tech stock, or BP, they make money more on dividends. So what you want to do is you want to invest in companies that may be new on the stock market, ones that have IPO'd. That's when a company puts their shares up to be publicly traded, so they can make more money. For example, a really good example is a really recent one is Nikola. They make electric semi trucks and hydrogen powered trucks. Electric vehicles or alternative fuel vehicles are, they're really like the in thing at the moment, thanks to Tesla, who make the biggest electric vehicle in the world, basically. And last week they became publicly traded. They joined up with another company, and then since then their share price has gone from like $35 or less than that, and it's gone up to about $80-90. So it's gone up like almost 400%, which is crazy. But you need to be careful with companies like that because you never know where it's going to go. Often when a company first IPOs, there's a lot of excitement. Big hedge funds get in, or smaller traders invest, and then the stock price might take a drop for a while because no one's really sure whether that company makes money until they have had a few years of earnings calls. So you can kind of understand how they make money. So you want to get like new IPO companies like Nikola. Another one is Peloton. Another one is Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat are a great company. They're making alternative meat products out of plants, and it's really taken off during this time of COVID. So I always would just say you don't have to be a genius, but you just have to do a little bit of research. So go away and have a look at Peloton, Beyond Meat, and Nikola, and see what you think about them. See whether you like that stock, whether you agree with that company's philosophy. And if you do, then put a little bit of money in and see how that goes. Get used to it. You don't have to put your whole life savings into it straight away. But I would say this, the more money you put in, the more you can get back, but also the more you can lose. So you have to be aware of that. But really, to make it worth it, I would start at about £1,000, euros, whatever. And then, when you get 5% increase or a 10%, or you're really lucky one day and it goes up 20%, you actually make like a significant amount of cash. Well, of course, you can lose that too. So you don't have to be a rich person to start off. Most people could probably save up €1,000. €1,000 isn't that much. Like maybe just don't go out drinking so much, or maybe don't buy those shoes that you thought you wanted. And it's not saying you can't go out drinking ever again, or you can't buy those new shoes, but if you sort of save that money and invest it in something else just for a little bit, you'll probably make more money out of it, and then you can get even more shoes and drink even more. So that's my Terry's trading tip for you today. You don't have to be a genius, and you don't have to be rich to get into it. You just have to do your research. You have to put a little bit of money in and then see how it goes, and then build it up, build it up, build it up. Every time you get a good piece of news in a stock, for example, with Twilio the other day, with Beyond Meat the other day, they started selling their product in China. So that's a huge market. There's going to be a lot more people buying it. So the stock went up 20%. So, you know, if you had a good day, then your £1,000 becomes 1,200. And then if you have another good day on another good stock, then your money becomes like 20% is even more than 200. And slowly, slowly, slowly build it up. And what some people do is, you know, they choose their stock, and every month they put a little bit into that stock, so £100 more, £100 more, and they just kind of slowly build up the amount of stock they have, so that when there's good news or whatever, or that company is making more revenue and earnings, they can make even more money. So that's a good solid way. Find a good company, put a little bit of money into it, and just leave it for a while. I'll do another video on if you want to take a bit more risk and do something called short selling, and then I'll tell you about a little bit about that. It's basically what I've been doing at the moment, and you can make a lot of money, but it's a big risk, and it involves moving your money around, and basically you got to be on it all the time.